When you're in space, everything is floating around. So what would happen if you jumped really high? Would you just keep on floating? Well, yes, but not forever. Eventually, you'd smack into the planet below you, and it wouldn't be pretty. When an astronaut is in space, they are in a constant state of falling. They're falling around the Earth at about 8 kilometers per second. That's about 17,500 miles per hour. Now that's fast, but it's not the fastest a human has ever fallen. In 2012, a skydiver named Felix Baumgartner jumped out of a plane at 39 kilometers above the Earth. That's higher than any space mission had ever taken him. He reached a top speed of 135 kilometers per second, almost 9 times faster than a speeding bullet. And he wasn't even close to hitting the ground yet. As he fell, his body went through 3 phases of free fall, each lasting about 3 minutes. During the first phase, his body was in a tuck position, kind of like a baby is carried in a womb. His arms and legs were pulled in tight to protect his brain from hitting his spine. But after a few minutes, his body began to slow down. So he started to straighten out his limbs, increasing his surface area to slow down even more. This is called a big ears position. It's the same position that a skydiver takes when they want to steer their fall. By pulling their arms and legs in tight, they can move really fast. But by spreading their limbs out, they can control their speed and direct where they're going. After 3 minutes of falling in the big ears position, Baumgartner reached his terminal velocity, the fastest speed he could go without a parachute. At this point, the air around him was moving so fast that it made a sonic boom. And then, whoosh, his parachute deployed and he landed safely back on the ground. But if you aren't a professional daredevil with a parachute, what would happen to your body if you fell from space? Well, if you jumped from the same height as Baumgartner, you wouldn't fare much better than a brick. Even though you'd be falling for 3 minutes just like him, your body wouldn't be able to withstand the intense G-forces and the extreme air temperatures that he experienced. You'd probably get burnt up in the process. Now, if you're lower to the ground, say at the height of the ISS, which is about 400 kilometers above the Earth, you'd fall much slower and survive your plunge back to the planet. But you'd still need a parachute to steer your fall, or you'll just end up splattered on the ground below. So there you have it. If you jump from space, you'll need a really big parachute.